starring Mitch and his sidekick, Shano.
All right, you want to do your intro? I'm ready.
Well, you going to turn it on?
It's on.
Oh, it's on?
Yeah.
what the hell you keep looking at it for? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Weekly Drift with Mitch and Shano show. We really do appreciate you joining us. Shano, episode 8, man.
It's crazy.
8? That's 2 months of shit.
Hey.
Can you believe that?
I didn't think we'd get hit this far, but here we are.
Tens of followers. It's crazy.
At this
Actually,
point,
we got a bunch of people that
we're going to hit 10 for sure.
Oh, my ass. We got a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a lot of people that don't see the value, especially my age, that I know are watching this, and some of them are a little bit younger. They like watching it. They'll even tell you. They'll send you a text. Go through the whole process and send you a text, but they won't hit the like button. Yeah, and she goes, and then I was working with somebody
and
the other day.
Subscribe. They need to
and I go, well, how do I subscribe to it? You know, so anyway, if you got those kind of problems, God help you, because I was the same way. So anyway, you'll get through it. But thank y'all for joining us. We really do appreciate it. And thanks for joining us up the lake and went up to Saluda a little bit last.
Yeah,
was that last week?
Episode 7, check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, that was fun.
A little lake tour.
Yeah, and it was kind of murky.
Yeah.
It was, but it was calm. It was like dead calm.
Yeah. Remember the river really wasn't flowing. It was just.
You remember that dude that was just hanging out in that John boat that was under the tree? I felt bad because I didn't see him at all.
I didn't see him until the last minute. Oh, he was fishing, and
yeah, well,
I wouldn't have went by him that fast.
Yeah.
So sorry, dude.
Yeah.
We didn't see
Sorry
you.
about that.
You were up under the trees pretty good.
Yeah, it was. I hope he caught something.
Yeah, we're like doing 40 mile an hour. Like, oh crap.
Well, did you see that one big ass log? It was 10 or 12 feet long, but it was vertical.
He was fishing around that, right?
Shoreline. No, there was another place. That's why I was really watching that. Within a couple hundred yards, it was down by those guy wires that were going across those power lines.
Well, I mean, there's logs all the time.
Oh yeah. But anyway, we had a great time. Thank you all. If you ended up watching that and listening to any of our silly ass stories during that day, we definitely appreciate it.
And speaking of the river, this Saturday,
yes,
what are they calling it? The boat raft up at the cow pasture?
You know, I don't know what it's called, but I've always heard that it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And for whatever reason...
So where we were, there's going to be...
yeah,
I don't even know how many boats and jet skis. And
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't think...
We'll get some video. And
yeah, we'll get some stuff from there. But I've heard that that's a whole lot of fun.
It's got to be.
Because I think the weather's supposed to cool off. I think on Friday...
Oh, that'd be great.
It's supposed to get some rainstorms. I know there's a chance every night. But then it's supposed to cool off a little bit after Friday, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a damn meteorologist, so don't...
Cool off meaning go down to 92?
Yeah. I mean, speaking of 92...
I'll take it.
I crap y'all not, people. So, Shane, explain to everybody where I was for like the last 6 days.
He was in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
I wasn't in Broken Bow. Shit.
I just like saying Broken Bow.
Why do you like saying Broken Bow? Anyway.
Because it reminds me of that radio guy, Roy D. Mercer. Roy D. Mercer. How big old boy are you?
How big a boy are you?
If you don't know who I'm talking about, YouTube the guy.
He's funnier.
He did prank radio calls, right?
Yeah. And he's been around a long time. I mean, we knew about him down in Oklahoma and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what reminded me of Broken Bow. You down in Broken Bow?
Yeah. No, I'm from the ugly part. So, but we still knew who Roy D was. This was the air temperature of the days that we were there for 6 days. 105, 105, 103, 104, 102, and 106.
Did you send me a picture of that?
Yeah. Crazy.
I'll try to throw it on the video.
Yeah, it's I never seen that. Man, that looks like my bowling score or something like that.
I wish I could bowl a 106.
Oh, man. I loved to bowl. When I was a kid.
We got to bowl this winter. We keep saying it every...
Yeah, but you join a bowling league, I
Didn't
think
we
it's
talk
like
about this episode 1?
46 out
Yeah.
of 52 weeks, and people get pissed at you if you don't show up unless you suck at it like I do, and then they're probably paying you
I
not to
just like
show
going.
up. Do what?
I just like going.
Oh, I do too.
You know?
I did it a lot, and I guess it's because I was such a mean-ass kid that my aunt or somebody, I always ended up at a bowling alley, man, by myself. But it was, I mean, I was never there was people around and shit, but so I was in a whole bunch of bowling leagues when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But then
That bowling
I
alley
don't know
probably
what
had
happened. I guess I took a left turn.
like an
instead of
old
a right.
school bar in there, and then
Yeah,
people would
I mean,
bowl. And,
I think you got to be right on my side, folks, about this. If you ever been to a bowling alley that doesn't have one of the best greasy ass cheeseburgers,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, bowling alleys are a good place to eat lunch.
It
If
is.
if they're open, where they used to be anyway. I don't
Yeah.
know. I haven't been to a bowling alley in a while, but that sounds like fun. I'd like to go do
we
it.
got to do
It
it.
seems like since I retired, you know, we do need to take a dude's trip and just go to Charlotte, and we'll stay at that place that I got up there, and let's go and spend let's go up one evening. I mean, well, do it however what. We can
We'll go there and you
go to
can-
like Penn's Mechanical and go to the German Brewery and
Take us to
the
all
brew
your
house.
spots.
Yeah, and yeah, my son's got some spots there too. That's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, we need to do that. Get 4 or 5 of us. We can pack
I'm
in
in.
there. But
I'm in.
so what else is happening?
Nothing. I know the grandkids just left this past week, and I know they like our videos and they've subscribed. So shout out to the grandkids up in
Hi
Maryland.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, there's no more spiders in the pool.
Yeah.
Good grief! I
Yeah.
know that freaked them out. But anyway, yeah, that not as bad as snakes do you though.
Yeah.
That's it. So,
So-
when you were talking about Roy D. Mercer, so you
Roy
Right.
D. Mercer.
like, who's your favorite comedian? Because you're old enough to see generation after generation how they've changed. I think comedians have. I think you got to have like AC/DC balls on you to be a stand-up comedian. I mean, I don't know how
Yeah.
those people do it, and I know at least 2 people that have somewhat made it on the minor league circuit on doing it, and both of them are very technical. I mean, like profession-wise, they were technical.
Yeah, there's
And
definitely.
I don't know if there's a correlation between that creativity and being able to be rejected, and it's kind of weird. But
That's right.
who's yours?
My favorite is Richard Pryor.
There's not going to be a bad one on there.
Right. Yeah, Richard was just so funny.
Yeah, he was. He was.
I mean, that's I could quote some of the stuff, but I'm not. But just you Richard Pryor fans, you know what I'm talking about. But
and
there's
not
also
just a
some good-
stand-up comedian.
Eddie
either.
Murphy
he was a good
awesome.
actor.
Chris Rock's great.
Yep. Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I mean, we started listening to this dude back when we were in San Antonio. We lived outside of San Antonio.
George Carlin.
Oh, George,
goodness.
yeah, that's going back. And
Yeah.
he was funnier than shit. But Rodney Carrington, I don't know if you know who Rodney
Yeah.
Carrington is. That was late 90s when I guess he's still a comedian, but he was funnier than shit. But George Carlin, his thing about stuff, when you got your stuff, no matter where you go, you got to take more stuff, you get more stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Or who was the guy that did You Might Be a Redneck If? What was his name?
Jeff
Foxworthy.
yeah.
Anyway, I had to shout him
Yeah,
out.
he's good. Larry the Cable Guy and Bill Engvall. I know there's so many more. Like that Dane Cook, is that his name? He's a comedian, and
he's
there's
actually really good.
Like ass loads of them.
Yeah.
and they're all good, but they're not the heavyweights back in the day. Because Richard Pryor actually. He made a bunch of movies too that were pretty good, with Gene Wilder. You remember him back
Stir
when he
Crazy.
was alive and shit. And that was some good stuff. Good stuff. So what else?
Who was your favorite? Or did you just
favorite?
Just ran down a list?
This sounds stupid, but it was probably Cheech and Chong because, in the 70s is really when all that was going on, and that's when I was doing most of my partying. That's not true. I mean, starting partying and going through the 70s and having country and disco and rock and all at the same time. It was a kick-ass time. I thought to be alive. But anyway, Cheech and Chong represented that, and then Carlin did kind of too. But I remember burning up 8-track tapes and of Cheech and Chong, like Uncle Pervy and the girl that got stuck by the prick at the spinning wheel. That was all on that one album.
We used to listen to the Up in Smoke album.
Yeah,
I think it was before it was a movie. We just listened to it all day.
It was just absolutely wonderful. And then we'd listen to it on any freaking field trip we went to. It was kind of a remote town, at least back then. It's almost annexed to larger cities everywhere where I'm from now. But back then, we'd get these hog syringes and we'd suck them full of Everclear, and then we'd inject our fruit with Everclear, and that'd be our lunches and stuff like that. So we'd have like a half sandwich where we'd each have 2 or 3 oranges, and that's a hell of a field trip. You drink a couple oranges worth of Everclear, and yeah, those are good times. Good times.
I think we used to make with PJ juice. You get a cooler, pour a bunch of
PJ juice. What's it? Pineapple juice.
It could stand for whatever you want it to mean, but it was Everclear, fruit,
like the passion
Kool-Aid,
punch or whatever. Okay,
just
that makes some ugly
and then the fruit
puke,
would suck up the.
That makes some bad puke, man. Worst puke I ever saw in my life. Because I'm a chain puker. Don't anybody please ever puke on me. I remember going back to grade school. This chick, she's like, I'm gonna get sick. I go, well, shit, go to the bathroom. My wife's
you almost
the
said
same
it.
way.
You almost
My
said
wife
it. I was got to go out and be
paralyzed like 5 minutes before she vomits. I think I'm gonna get sick. To where, okay, well, go do something. Being married 45 years, you're getting ready to lose your freaking cookie, so get somewhere. Well, no. Then she goes, yeah, I'm definitely getting sick. And then she still doesn't move. I go, at least go to a trash can, a toilet, kitchen sink. I don't give a rat's ass. Just find something to go to. And then she doesn't do it. She pukes right where she is. And I got to go run around, scurry around, try to get trash cans to. Is your wife that way? Are you that way?
Nah, okay. I mean.
Are you a chain puker?
No.
I don't like the looks or.
If I see somebody next to me and they're puking or whatever, I will. I won't chain puke.
I don't like this. It's like I guess that's my worst. Spiders, I really don't like spiders. Snakes, they can kiss me. I don't.
See,
give
I'm
a
the
shit
opposite. I get too crazy
I don't
about
have those
spiders.
fuzzy ass little bastards all over me with 8 eyes. Every one of them don't they have 15
but
eyes?
them snakes.
I thought you were talking about Tiki Tom. He's the best.
Oh yeah, we didn't introduce Tiki Tom.
Oh yeah, what? Oh, sorry. Well, Tiki Tom's just always here. He's
Tiki
just a
Tom.
third member. Yeah, he. Our granddaughter. Sorry.
Does he light up, Tiki Tom?
He used to.
Oh,
yeah. Tiki Tom's been with me for like, I think 15 years now. Yeah, he's been through the mill. Made it all the way through all this shit. And my granddaughter goes, fell over and he broke in half. But I think he broke once or twice before. She didn't break it because his eyes stopped lighting up a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's good for you for these night shows. That scared the shit out of you. Tiki Tom started lighting up in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Nice.
Not good at all. But we were unfortunately talking about puke and horse puke. So while I was in New Orleans a lot. We'll talk about that when we talk about travel and work and stuff.
Okay. I was about to talk about that.
But why was I in New Orleans this time? It had to have been for the Sugar Bowl.
A conference or a game?
It had to have been for the Sugar Bowl because my nephew played for Georgia. Georgia, I think, was playing Florida State. in the Sugar Bowl, like 2000. I don't shit, 2000, a long time ago. It was 2003, maybe something like that. And some of our friends went with us. My son, one of his friends went with him, and they would have been junior. I don't know. They're in high school. And my daughter went, and this chick that went with us, great family friend and everything like that. And she's just a great person to be around. And party gal, you know, she's in college. My brother was there because it's his kid, you know, and we're all staying at, I don't know how many times you go to New Orleans, but there's a Holiday Inn that's off of Canal Street. It's got that clarinet on it, and it's 14, 16 stories tall. My wife gets stuck in the elevator, so won't ride frickin' elevators because everybody's farting on it and jumping up and down and stuff. But anyway, everybody went out to where you get the hurricanes there. What bar is that? I can't remember. It's the Courtyard. But anyway, she drank 3 of these on top of
Irish Kevin's.
No, it's got a big open courtyard. It's famous for their hurricanes. I just can't remember that. I will out of the blue here in a minute. I've been there. If
you know the answer
10
to that,
times.
put it in the comments.
Yeah, that'd be great. But we all had adjoining rooms to adjoining rooms to adjoining rooms.
Oh, yeah, had one big link.
Yeah, so all the chicks wanted to stay in one room, and I'm stuck over here in this other room, and I had to take a dump bad in the middle of the night. And so I was sitting there thinking, oh my God, everybody's just gonna get on my ass if I pollute this bathroom, because we're in like a regular hotel room with probably 4 dudes that are in there, and I got family members. But the door's open going to the girls' room, so my wife's in there and all this other stuff with this girl that's with us, my daughter, and I'm tripping over people going through there, and I'm trying to open the bathroom door, and there's no light that's on in there, and then I see like an arm. I go, oh no!
You're banging them in the head with it.
Well, yeah, and I'm going, boy, I gotta take a grunt, man. Come on, get out of here. Well, I flipped the light on, and it's this girl, these hurricanes, they look like blood. And I thought, oh, I like passed out, and I've missed the apocalypse, or so I didn't know what the hell was going on. And she just got drunker and just got hammered on this damn hurricane. And we all came back together. I mean, she was drunk, but so was everybody else. But those things, they hit you, and they won't let you go, and they just keep hitting you. And then the next day, you feel like hammered dog's ass. But anyway, I don't like mixed drinks at all.
Can I go back to the chain-linked rooms? There was only... What about the other restrooms?
Well, no. It wasn't like a row of them that had a single door on each wall that went... No, it wasn't that. There was just a bunch of rooms in the one thing. You know what I mean?
One restroom?
No, in each room.
Well, why'd you go in that one?
Because I didn't want to stink ours up. Isn't that the right thing to do when you have done that to your family and friends?
So we're about to go to Miami.
Oh, gotta hang over.
You are not coming in my room.
No, I'm not
You're like, Shane, can I use the restroom? No.
You're just...
No.
Who's staying with my... Martin's staying with my brother-in-law. That's toxic. Toxic. So
wait a minute, your brother-in-law is probably going to see this.
Oh, I know he is. He knows it's toxic. He's laughing his ass off. He'll take a bunch of Gaviscons and Gas X's and Fartomatics or whatever those things are called, but he'll be just fine. He's
nice.
Yeah, my brother-in-law's civilized. He is. Speaking of civilized, we had a really good time at the wedding. So that's one of the reasons that we went to Oklahoma.
Oh, you wanted to recap that a little bit?
Yeah, it was fun. Besides being hotter than a well digger's ass, it was just, it was really, really warm. But
and I like the video of your brother-in-law's backyard. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got
a pool, putting green.
And it's not just a putting green. That's what I kind of thought when he sends me the video when he had it put in. I go, well, hey, that's cool. you see a lot of people that kind of put the flags up in the corner. That he had a company come in and install this. This has got like, it's terrace. It looks like that really kick-ass looking putting green that's up at Old 8. Right. That's what it looks like, but miniaturized naturally. But he said it was pretty expensive to have that. And then you go back and it's got made out of the same material. It's got a place, it's probably 20, 30 yards back. You probably didn't see that. It's got the professional lighting that matches the green. It's chipping pads. Okay. So it doesn't tear his yard up. It's made out of the same material. Yeah, I was really impressed. That was nothing like golfing. Just sat out in the backyard with the wind blowing 40 and it's 106 degrees. But we did a lot of it. And then we jump in the pool. But it was good to see everybody. And the wedding, it went off. You know, this old boy's family is a lot like our family, which, you know, it doesn't look like he's coming from much, and we all never came from much. And so it all went off without a hitch. Well, I wouldn't say without a hitch. Every wedding has a hitch. We were trying to clean up. We thought we were supposed to clean up, and the wedding wasn't over. And I feel really bad there, grandniece of mine. But we made it through it. She made it through it, and it was pretty. She looked great. The dude's it's the first time I met the dude, so he seems like a great guy.
That's good.
So yeah, I think everybody's happy, and we made it back safe. But it was good seeing everybody. It's like going to a family reunion. It's almost
like a reunion.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like that. And it was kind of wasn't last minute with me. Everything's last minute. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wait till I'm such a what do I say? Procrastinator.
Did you guys fly out of Greenville or Charlotte?
Charlotte. Yeah, because our flight was, I think it's 6:30 on both coming and going.
Where'd you fly into?
Oklahoma. Oh, we went to Nashville and then to Oklahoma City. So we had a connecting flight, but we lucked out, man. We got the originating flights on both days, and you know, you never know with all these storms building up everywhere. Yeah. Later in the afternoon, the more screwed you are.
With this type of heat, there's storms pop up. So speaking of traveling, we got our
shit out of me.
We got all our stuff booked.
Yeah.
For Miami.
Miami, baby. Here we go.
Hotel, flights. Got our tickets last night.
Yeah.
So we're in it.
And one of Zach's buddies gonna meet us down there. Your dude from a real good buddy of yours from, does he actually live but North he doesn't live in DC now. No, okay. All right.
Nah,
and then he may have a relative that's meeting us there from the Keys, right?
He's got a relative going to meet us there. He's not going to the game.
Oh, and something else I forgot too. I just learned this weekend. The dude's daughter that got married, my other brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the Keys. Him and his wife are going to be there that whole time. Really? So they're going to try to come up and meet us. They're not going to go to the game, they said, but they're going to come up and drink a beverage with
That's
everybody.
a long drive from...
Well, they're staying on upper side. I think it's in Isla Mirada where they're going.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. I may get that wrong.
That's not far.
No. But this guy...
It's nice.
Everybody doesn't mind driving. To them, like, I hate driving long periods. It's nothing for these guys. What would it be anyway from Miami even to Key West? 3 hours?
What is it, 3.5?
Yeah, maybe worse. I know it's only a 2-lane road.
There's traffic sucks. On that.
Yeah, I know. It's like being down on I-10 in Louisiana. I don't know if you've been there. If you ever go to New Orleans and then on your way to Houston, there are places down by Lafayette. You go from Lafayette to Baton Rouge. There's, man, if there's a wreck there, you might as well just shut your car down, hope you got a sandwich or some beverages of some type, because you're going to be there a while. It's bad. You have any places like that you used to visit all the time that you're totally screwed if anything goes wrong? Like that bridge in Pensacola and Mobile?
Well, it's probably
same thing.
Like driving to the Outer Banks on the weekend, everybody's going.
Bridge, tunnel, sorry. What now?
Outer Banks, North Carolina. Forget about it.
My wife and I we've never been to the Outer Banks. How is that possible? I've never been there. I've been to almost every state in the Union. I've been to North Carolina. Yeah. I've never been to the Outer Banks.
You got to check it out.
Yeah.
It's got the barrier islands. It's cool.
That's where all the houses keep falling in the water, right?
Yeah, the shore is shifting for sure. Yeah.
Wouldn't you? I hope they got a lot of money to burn, because that's exactly, it seems, what's happening. I wonder how much encroachment annually of beach do they lose, that erosion?
They're losing their lots.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
they
not
don't
just
get
the
them
house,
back.
their property.
They don't get the property now. They
Yeah.
keep backing it up.
No, they don't back it up.
up.
No, sir. They ain't backing it up.
This is uncomfortable as shit. I'm sitting
Just saying,
on
you could have bought an interior lot, and that might be oceanfront now.
Yeah, well, it's like they always say, if the San Andreas Fault, Nevada's not looking too bad now, is it?
Yeah, looking good.
It'll still be as windy.
Get some fresh water in Lake Mead out there.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't know what California's going to do with Lake Mead's so far down,
dry?
and
I know. Well, even back in Oklahoma,
better open up them reservoirs in California. Stop worrying about that bug.
And this kind of stuff really is the reason why we even. I'm sorry, I got a crick in my neck. Reason why we started this whole podcast is conversations like this thing, because what you ended up just saying reminded me of one of the big topics that was down in Oklahoma, because where I'm from, everybody was hit or miss, rich or bust. It seemed like growing up southwestern Oklahoma, during the oil boom, there was a lot of people who made a lot of money, and a lot of those folks in those generations going back, way back, we're talking Dust Bowl people, maybe not going back that far, but I'm sure there are some of them. But people that have just kept their land, whether they sold chunks of it off or not, they never sold the royalty rights or the mineral rights. All right, now everything's happening down there. Everybody laughs about how windy Oklahoma is, but right outside my little town, it looks like Area 51. Whenever you go halfway between it and another one, it looks like you're on another planet because of the windmill farms that are out there. And those sumbitches are big. And, those farmers are making, that's either sold that property or they're leasing that property.
Probably leasing.
The drilling over the last few years, it picked up and it went off. But one of the big things down there is fracking, but they're losing water. And one guy was telling me that there was a big shelf of water under Oklahoma, and I thought I knew a little about this kind of stuff. And I kept asking him, I go, so you're saying that Oklahoma sits on an aquifer? Like, I knew San Antonio, down that area, down in the hill country area, that aquifer was, I don't know if it's like the deepest one. I doubt that, seriously. There have to be, but it was like, I thought 1,000 feet deep or 1,200, and people started freaking out when it got to 900 feet,
Oh, so they're tracking
the water levels. And so if they're fracking with these pumps, so people are selling water. And so you couple that with, you remember some of the disputes that we had in our neighborhood about certain neighbors thought a certain way. Well, you're always going to, when all the stuff that came on out here. But whether you were right or wrong, there was no real right or wrong. You saw it one way or you didn't see it that way. But it's been kind of like that down there with these data centers. So you have all of that, then you pile all of this on. Well, between our town and another smaller town, these people will shoot me from back there, let's say 8-10 miles. Okay, let's say that's what the distance is. And it's so little of a town that it is kind of hyphenated with another small town. Yeah, you know what I mean? So we're talking small towns. But some people have got ass chunks of land. And whether they own the mineral rights or they don't own the mineral rights, it's probably pretty good that anyway, this one old boy that we all know, everybody's fighting these data centers, and
They're even here in our town in South Carolina now.
But it sounds like at least one of them sold.
Yeah.
Now it's going through, and like I said, you talk about first-hand information, this is like 20th-hand information. So I just know that as hot of a topic as it is here, it's alive and well in the middle of my small town where I grew up in Oklahoma too. And it looks like, if I heard correctly, that it's probably going to happen down there.
Eventually.
Yeah, and I think that it's kind of a foregone conclusion if this old boy did sell this land. So, but, it's kind of like going to court. They could appeal it. Hell, that could be tied up for decades. Who knows? But that's interesting. But this is the kind of stuff that we just sit around, talked about. Maybe somebody be interested about, hey, I agree with you or disagree with you. Either way, I really don't give a crap.
Wait a minute.
In a weird way,
I haven't said any opinion.
This is about to impress people or not impress people.
Telling you what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, with our lives, it's when I said I don't give a crap, what I meant, I do give a crap about everybody. I meant that we don't give a crap about trying to sway your opinion on anything.
I mean,
hopefully you enjoyed yourselves.
To me, it's funny. I mean, people don't want data centers, but they will stream this shit out of damn Netflix and
I know it's
YouTube and everything else. And guess where your streaming data is coming from?
Yeah, I know. I get it because.
I get it. They don't want it in their backyard.
In the technology, I wouldn't say the technology world. I grew up back when landlines were prominent and climbing telephone poles and then moving up through sales and marketing and then eventually owning your own company. And that was the highest technology. Well, there's lots of bigger clients.
You were around when
we had.
Yeah, they started sending data through copper lines.
Oh, I remember installing party lines. And then whenever you go out and the customers, you got to go teach them the etiquette of a party line. And then you got to leave them the stupid operating service manual. All right, if you don't do this, and this is before divestiture, they screw up an X amount of time. Barbara, get off the effing phone, you bitch. That type of stuff. And you get all these repair tickets. Eventually, I take the damn phones away from them. There's nothing they could do about it. And they'd tell you to do it. They give you these clear plastic bags for you to put every telephone in, and then you shot it with wasp spray to kill all the cockroaches in it. I shit you not. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm old when it comes to that. Yeah. That's not it is an old technology.
Yeah, I remember when private lines come out, pay an extra fee and you can have your own phone line.
Yeah. Going from rotary to touch tone. I wonder how many kids.
They don't even know what.
Well, I know that kids would be smart enough to. When I say kids, I mean teenagers and younger, like 8, 10. They'd probably, wouldn't they know? You know what? I bet you know what? I bet they can't figure out.
If they went to a museum, they'd know.
But you know why? What I bet they can't figure out is why there's letters on the numbers. And?
Oh, you might even have me.
Why are there letters on the numbers?
Well, back in the old days, it was
You're warm.
NK007 or something.
Yeah, in a way. All right, so you remember the switchboard operators? Well, it all went to a central office. Yeah. So orange, they'd say, can you dial orange 579? If you look at the O and the R, they're on that, they'd know what number to dial. So instead of the same, so it would be 772, whatever the same digit was. So that was one of the combinations that they used. Because when you're like installing it, repairing services, all that, all of the central offices go by some weird name. Sunset, Drexel, Parallel,
See, we're dropping some knowledge today.
Yeah, so there if you ever look at like the regional bell, like the Bell South used to be out here. Well, I was a Southwestern Bell or the Pac Bell. You look at all those old original phone companies.
Yeah.
You drive by these central offices all the time, and you never notice. And notice that they're the most inconspicuous buildings.
Well, they're the buildings with no windows, right?
Yeah, I mean, but they'll have doors that'll be, 14, 16 feet. And the reason for that, it's not even needed now, but the reason for that, all of that switching equipment, when you used to go into one of these central offices to tone out pairs, or sometimes that was the only bathroom, like you got to take your crap on this. You can't, hey, I'm going to bill you $185. Can I take a dump in your, so you'd always drive your truck back to one of the central offices to go to the bathroom. And then, like, whenever you're toning pairs out, you're always in there shooting the shit with somebody or something. And it sounded like 20,000 cash registers going off at the same time, from floor all the way up to 20, 25-foot ceilings, rows and rows and rows and rows. Every phone call, everything receiver that's being picked up, it's any phone number that's dialed. Then it started getting electronic. Then it started
PBX.
shrinking. Then poof. Now everything's in the cloud. There's still points of presence, but anyway, I can go down that road.
Still got to get programmed by somebody.
Yeah, well, exactly. But
I
digress.
What was that on Hee Haw? The phone number was BR
549
or something.
Junior Samples.
Yeah. Oh, BR 549.
Why don't they bring? Maybe they probably do, and they're just dorky to me now. And there's probably nothing any less dorky than the crap I used to like the Carol Burnett show. I barely remember the Ed Sullivan show. I mean, I was born in '61, and so
definitely remember Carol Burnett.
Yeah,
the
Carol
family
Burnett
watched that.
And Hee Haw and
good American clean comedy.
Yeah. Did I tell you I found the whole lifetime of the adventures of Johnny Quest finally on a streaming thing?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and I started watching it, and I got about the first episode and the second episode, and I waited about 3 months. Now the shits want to charge me like $3.99 a season out of the blue. And that's the only
Talk to me after when the video goes off.
Why? Okay. All right. You gonna give me $4? And I watch the rest of Johnny Quest.
I'll give you $4.
No, but I didn't even know where Haji came from. And I'm sorry, you probably don't know who the hell Haji was.
Like, my sister loves Carol Burnett, and when 96 had their festival in the street a couple years ago, she ran up on the VHS whole collection. I think the dude sold it for like $20. She's got like a case full of
it's probably
Carol Burnett.
vintage crap if it's in good condition. I just had so what are they on?
VHS. They were VHS.
She ought to send them that Immerme thing that I just recently did for
licensed video?
Oh, I don't know.
If you own it,
I say yes, and I'll get in a lawsuit. No, I don't know.
No, if you own it, they should be able to transfer it for you to digital.
Call them.
Yeah.
Send them an email. What they got one of them chat?
What is it?
Yeah, thingies. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, speaking of TV shows, what's your favorite old school? Johnny Quest? Was that it?
Oh, no, that was a cartoon.
Okay.
But it was different. Because I grew up and so Johnny Quest was a cartoon, like the Looney Tunes, which I think what parent would not want their child growing up watching Looney Tunes?
Well,
my son.
Like, I think
eventually I'll get to them.
My dad's favorite was Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Well,
I tell you. Yeah.
But anyway, I always, you know me, you lose me when I start talking.
Anyway,
more
let me
than
go
I
and put
should.
Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah, that was a
Love
good
it.
one.
I watch it every day.
Schultz, that was a really good one. You know, it's weird too. Remind me to tell you a story about Bob Crane, because you'll remember this.
Okay, he has a lot of stories connected to him. But
I know.
I love a good Bob Crane story.
My old TV show was probably the Beverly Hillbillies.
Good one.
But yeah, probably the Beverly Hillbillies, I'd say, or the Andy Griffith Show, one of the two.
I mean,
once they start going color, there's they start
RFD, baby. Yeah.
Or if if the family ever goes on a vacation, the series is over. Or if they add a kid, if it's usually over. And back in the 80s or early 90s, when all these sitcoms were around everywhere, there's this dude he was real good looking. He looked like a effing movie star, you know, and he was in everything. He was he was the killer. I don't know how many sitcoms this dude ended, and I think he was purposeful, that he was just like a bad omen. I don't know.
Jay Leno?
No, it wasn't Jay Leno.
I'm sorry, Jay.
I forget this dude's name. But yeah, it's got monster movies. 95% of the time, I don't like a horror movie that's not rated R. I think because.
Well, you really can't.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Are there any horror movies that are PG?
Unfortunately, there's a bunch of PG-13 ones which are more. It's probably would have been an X back in my day, the PG-13 ones. But no, it's they don't really. It ain't gonna do it to you. Back in 78 to 80, 82, I've been on this kick of watching these on Tubi, that whole series of them that we used to just pack into the drive-ins and go to the drive-in and watch nothing but one good movie, and then
speaking of the drive-in,
6 shitty movies.
Do you know we have a drive-in?
Yeah. I've never been there, but I know we have a drive-in. And I read an article about it that they supposedly fixed it up a little bit.
Yeah, they got 2 screens going.
You want to go do that?
Sure.
Not just you and me, though. That'd be weird.
We can hide people in the trunk like the old days and bring them in.
No, what happened now is we'd get caught.
They had to sneak out.
That's what would happen. No, everybody has guns
okay,
now.
I'm going to the restroom.
I'm not talking about the people we meet. I'm talking about all of us. So, yeah, we'd have to completely empty our vehicles out before we could.
But that's pretty cool, though, driving. Got to check it out.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. It was a night like this. Take the beast,
cool, yeah.
take my truck, and then
chill night.
And then just put 4 lawn chairs in the back of that truck. Back it up to it.
That's true.
Put an ice chest back there.
Yeah.
Because that's what we used to do at the Winchester.
Yeah.
I remember in 1979 driving by and seeing the big placard, and it just sticks in my mind like very few things ever stick in my mind. But there were 3 movies that were playing there. It was Alien, and then Meatballs, and then Escape from Alcatraz. Alien, Meatballs, Escape from Alcatraz. And I thought
I'm trying to guess the year in the 70s.
Yeah. What the hell? You don't think that's funny? There's 3 movies.
Yeah.
And you still don't think that's funny?
It is. Yeah, I get it.
I don't think it's funny.
No, the reason I'm not.
I think it's stupid.
Like one of the marquees that stand out to me when I was a kid, it was like Star Wars and Smokey and the Bandit came out the same weekend.
Smokey and the Bandit was cool. I forgot about that.
And it was like
Sally Field was really good looking.
Nobody knew what Star Wars was. Really, it's like Star Wars.
My sister-in-law was from California, and she was going to shove Star Wars up my ass like she didn't need to.
But no. Once you went and seen it, you're like, oh wow, that was pretty good. You know. I'll catch Smokey and the Bandit next week. You know.
Oh, now seeing this weird how shit like this comes back to me, and so the doctors will think, all right, you got something wrong with it. No, I've had this all my life. But when I was growing up back in the 60s, my big thing was anything that was space related.
Oh, I love anything space.
I mean, you had your space outfit, all your G.I. Joes with space stuff. You had the lunar lander. You could save up enough
Which is
money
weird.
to
I'm
send
not a
off of
zombie
it.
guy.
Huh?
I'm not a zombie guy. I just can't watch movies.
No,
with
I'm
zombies.
talking about this.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And I like. Oh, there's a new zombie movie that's getting ready to come out too.
I saw it. I saw it. It's got an old boy in there. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
And
Looks
there's a
pretty good.
dinosaur movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
Well, it's out. It's called The End of Oak Street.
Okay.
It's got Anne Hathaway.
That's what we got to do. You've been trying to get me to go to
I
a
know.
matinee with.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, next time you go,
Okay.
call me.
Yeah, I will.
If I'm
I
not
will.
doing
I will. That was one. Like
Then we can hit the Mexican restaurant after. What? They're
King
great.
Bird, yeah. Oh no, is that one open?
It's still open.
I mean, is it open though?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I always go through the red light and then make a left where they're building that. It's a Hilton
Hotel,
property,
yeah.
I think. What's it? Hilton?
Yeah, we're growing. Greenwood's growing. We're getting We're getting a Hilton. What is it? Homewood Suites or something or something?
No, it's not a Homewood.
Home
it's
or
Home 2 Suites.
Home 2 Suite. Okay.
It's a Hilton property though.
Now they've been building that thing forever.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't know what's taking them so long.
Well, I mean, thank God for Lander. I know that's probably what's doing it because they're reporting record growth and whatnot.
Man.
Parents coming in and
Lander was just a little. When I left Greenwood at 18, it was just a little old college.
smudge.
I come back like, Jesus, they're like winning tennis championships and women's softball and baseball, everything, golf.
Yeah.
David Duval's son's playing golf at Lander. I mean,
Well, that's cool.
yeah.
Well, hey man, you want to take a short break and then let's hook these lanterns up so we can have a little more light? What do you think?
Sure.
Because I think here in about 5 minutes, if we get into some goofy ass story, then it may be too dark for them to even see us.
All
Got
right.
my pearly whites.
Yeah.
They're not too white though. Sorry.
We're going to break.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Back. See ya. Oh, are we rolling again?
Yeah, we're rolling,
So
yeah.
let me just get this straight. So every time you sit down and smile at me that way, that means that we're doing something,
Yeah.
and you just really like a Cheshire cat.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for me to say something.
I'm ready for you to bring us back in.
And then you're gonna say, "Oh no, we're rolling." That's what your plan is, right?
Oh,
And then you're gonna put them all together at the end.
yeah, there's going to be a bloopers at the end of the season.
God help us. I mean, because y'all have seen a lot of crap. I don't know. The FCC will let us say stuff like that, Shano. No, I'm teasing. We're not
I
huge
think we're
cussers.
good.
Shane's a huge cusser.
I mean,
That's like every other word out of your mouth's a cuss word.
is it?
Not at all.
Look, if Pat McAfee can say the S and F word on YouTube, I mean, heck, ESPN's not even bleeping it out.
You know, we look at the opposite way around. With me with this vitiligo, skin disease, whatever this thing is, don't worry, I'm not contagious. Hell, I could wear one of those tank tops and we'd probably increase viewers because they'd say this is the funniest damn channel we ever seen in our entire lives. So that McAfee's got something on us though. He's worth a lot more money than us. That. He got a few more connections.
So ESPN has Pat McAfee. Fox, do you want to pick up the Mitch and Shano show
Yeah.
for 120
Hey, we're
million?
available.
We're available.
Yeah. So
We'll talk whatever you want to talk.
We don't even
sports.
need benefits.
Yeah.
That's worth at least
We'll pay for our own
$150,000 a year right there for benefits. We're cheap. You have no idea how cheap we are, especially after our seeing our buddy the other day. Oh my God, we're so freaking cheap. I think we are, or at least I'm the cheap one, aren't I? Yeah, I am.
Well, you know what they say. Those are the guys that keep all the money.
Maybe the guy that has a wife that has all the money.
Mm.
Ah, that's it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm lucky. My wife
I think
doesn't abuse me.
you freaked Martin and I out the other night. Like, all right, how much does everybody want to spend on a ticket? And you go, well, I don't want to spend any more than $60.
I just
What?
wanted to set the expectations
60.
low. I had season tickets for 19 years. I know it was
That's not
gonna be
even gonna pay the
expensive.
taxes,
But I know.
fees.
No, we
I
wouldn't
know.
pay the taxes. Wouldn't pay
Yeah.
the shitting Ticketmaster fee. But
When you had your season tickets, do you have to pay that? What's that? That PSL license
no, that was the sweet thing about Arrowhead. We didn't have the PSLs. So
All these new
the thing that's
stadiums
going to
are.
be interesting with Kansas City when they get this new stadium built, since I don't live there anymore, I
You know
haven't
they're
really
gonna have
called and investigated from any of my buddies how that's going to impact all of it. A new stadium, who's picking up that? Because Kansas City comprised of 5 counties.
Well,
in
that's why
2
they're moving
states.
back or moving over.
They're moving to the Kansas side
Yeah.
from the Missouri side. But the Jackson County people always had first right on a lot of stuff because the stadium was in Jackson County. So but I would only imagine there's going to be PSLs for this
Oh,
new
yeah.
stadium. But Clark Hunt's one of the cool old owners that he's got enough money. He's not like one of those greedy bastards like your dude that left was at
Snyder.
Snyder.
Dan Snyder.
That would have sucked for me if I was a Redskin. I mean,
No, that's all right. Redskins.
what are you, Commanders?
Commanders, yeah.
Yeah, that would have sucked for you. But at least you got to keep your logo, didn't you?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
no.
What is it now? Oh, that's right.
It's
it looks
the
like a
W.
soccer team kind
Yeah,
of.
it's the W.
It looks kind of like a soccer
We're the
team.
football team.
Okay. Well, that's cool though. I mean, it looks good. And the Commanders, that's kind of a good mascot.
One day I'll tell you the story about,
What you really feel?
well, I think everybody knows how I really feel.
I'm trying to help you out here. I'm surprised they haven't gone after the Chiefs yet. I think we've talked about
I'll tell a
this
story. So I went to a Redskins Colts game in Indianapolis.
Uh-huh.
And we're walking to the stadium, and there were news trucks, cameras all over the place, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I hear this drum beating, doop, 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 doop. I'm like, oh, there's Indians out there protesting the name.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, wait a minute. There's only like 10 or 12 Native Americans out there. I'm like,
But they were protesting it?
yeah, they protested the. And then when I watched the news that night in Indianapolis, nothing against India, I love India. The way they had the cameras and the drum beat, you would have thought there was 20,000 Native Americans out there. You know?
So you know how fake news really works.
Yeah.
Then.
I'm like, you got to be kidding.
Until they make movies and make armies
I'm
behind
like, this
it.
over. It's over. The name's gone.
That's funny.
Anyway.
Yeah, that does blow. It do. But anyway, so what else were we gonna?
I forgot where you going.
We had, yeah. Oh, yeah. So with both my brother-in-laws, this will be fun, and their spouses, we're gonna go to Curacao.
Travel. That's
so
right.
don't shoot me if I said that wrong.
Curacao, yeah. The ABC
so-
Islands.
So just right off the coast of Venezuela.
Nah,
I
you're
can't
fine.
get in any trouble.
No, you're fine. It's Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao. You're
And I've
fine.
never been to Curacao, but I've been to Aruba a couple times.
It's the laid-back island out of the 3. Aruba's the big, the one.
A lot of stuff's not legal.
Bonaire's-
Curacao place. Lord,
Curacao is laid back.
It sounds like they're kind of got the bug up their ass or something about certain things.
It's just there's not a lot of. I guess it's not a lot of people.
Oh, okay. No,
My buddy just got back from Curacao. You're gonna meet him in Miami, so
Yeah.
he just got back. Him and his wife 2 weeks ago.
Well, cool. That really is good to know, because he. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that off air. I always wanted to say that. I'll talk off air about that.
Yeah.
So.
But no, that's good. When are you going on that trip?
January, I think.
All right. I'm thinking we're going to Hawaii in March. And then we're thinking about a St. Martin trip in February.
That'll be fun.
You ever been
do
there?
a lot of cruises, though, don't you?
Well, St. Martin, we'll be flying down there.
Yeah. I've been to I think almost every Caribbean country. I'm pretty sure. One of these days, one of these episodes, we had a Cindy's family vacation. God, man, I don't even know how long ago it was, but it was like 2 nights in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We stayed at this little shitty casino downtown,
right close to the water.
Then it was a 7-night cruise, and then coming back and staying one more night in San Juan. And then
I know exactly that hotel.
Oh, yeah, it looked like something off of James. No, but it's not what you're expecting. And right where it was, there's no beach access. There's, it reminded me of something like off a James Bond movie, kind of, in some alleyway that I'm going to get stabbed or shot or, because I don't have any James Bond shit with me. So, anyway, my son did really well in that casino that night. But that whole trip is one whole episode, and then some. And what ended up happening, and oh my God, and then another one that I can talk about is when both of my children. See, I never went to college. My wife and I got married when we were 19 and 16, and didn't have to. I mean, nobody was pregnant. Everybody came, "Oh, we're so sorry you lost a baby." I go, "What the hell are you talking about?" No, but
which now you get locked up for that.
I think I got some. I had to get. Didn't I have to get somebody's permission?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that crap. Like, asking.
Look,
I know I had to ask, but I don't know. There was so much stuff that was wild back then in Oklahoma.
No, that's the way it was. Well, like in the 40s when my grandparents got married, and like my grandfather was 19 and married at 15. My grandmother, and they say married for 50. That's just the way it was back then.
I like 2 of my nephews that are just into college and getting the job scene. There's 2 of these only is what I'm talking about. And they both, all of a sudden, I thought maybe they were going to be bachelors for life. The personalities with one of them's real gun shy, kind of introverted. The other one, I saw him with girls.
I wouldn't have worried.
But no,
I thought the same with.
But they both have got these 2 chicks now that's with them. That you're from our family. I told both of them, I go, so I really need to get to know these gals because they're going to be in the family a long time. And they both said, "Yep." I mean, this.
Evolution happens.
It's the weirdest freaking thing. I don't know. And nobody's related or anything like that. So it's like, it's just kind of funky how long. And out of my class in 1979, which I graduated when I was 17, I know there's at least 1 or 2 or 3 people that's been married longer than I have that are still married.
Oh, but
isn't that batshit crazy to you though?
Yeah,
I do. I think it's
back in the old days.
My daughter, she thinks, well, she doesn't know like how long have y'all been doing narcotics? Since your birth or something like that. It freaked her completely out. She's just like me. My son's just like my daughter. No, my daughter's just like me. My son's just like my wife.
Right.
Yeah. The same way with your kids?
Yeah, I mean, they're both laid back. Well,
you're laid back.
Yeah.
I got a prior response out of you sometimes. You look at me like, I don't know sometimes, and I know Shano really well now, but sometimes I don't know if he thinks that I've just, all right, this may be it.
No.
He's lost it completely because I don't tell this thing nearly as much shit as I tell him. And we're going to have a lot of fun in Miami. Not illegal fun.
So have you thought about, did you want to go to the casino while we were there?
Well, hell yes, I'm going to go to the casino while I'm there.
All right.
That's why I've been
planning on it.
No, this stupid silly ass trade fund that I've been doing since January.
Oh,
that's
SpaceX?
Frustrating as shit.
SpaceX
like
stock?
that stupid stock that I told you I bought yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just like going to the horse races. You're sitting
Wait a minute,
there,
that's
and I know I've been doing an assload of horse races.
That's one of the times I was looking at you like, huh?
I know.
I still don't know what you invested in.
I don't either. Now, I mean, I thought that Well, I only bought a couple of insurance.
It's like some
What'd you
companies
call them?
diverse in the
Contracts.
burden.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh, options.
shit! I just, I'm a live wire or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I do options.
No, and it'll be fine. It will. Yeah, it's a complicated little thing, and there's a lot of things that need to go right for me to.
That IPO is a spinoff, so the original company can grow capital.
Yeah, and it's gonna pop.
Yeah,
I mean, it'll be fine. I don't give a crap if it goes up $2 or $3 a share. Then I made, that's another hour at the casino.
Yeah.
Fun money. That's all it is, because I'll be going down there and playing the freaking stock. Well, it'll be worse than that. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's worse. I don't know about y'all, but like, how many people go to the horse races? Do you go to the horse races?
I have been, and they're actually pretty fun.
Oh, they're a blast to go to. But you think you're so smart. You do all your homework. Back when they actually made a newspaper, you go that morning. You get the morning. You
program,
get that section that had all the races. You knew your shit back and forth. You buy $5 for the program.
Now I
whittle that crap down.
The wife and I would gamble a little bit on our horses, but we never got complicated. Like, you got to box this and trifecta this, and you know what I mean. It's like, I'll just put a little money on this horse to win.
I know. And then my wife comes up and says, that one's got a longer tail, or what,
one guy,
she'll beat my ass every time.
So this one guy was trying to show us what to look for in the program.
Of course. How many of those are right around
and he's like, now when you see this L circled, this little tiny circle next to it, that means they're on
fire.
What is it, LASIK? I don't even know. And that means this horse is getting drugs and he's going to run faster. They're like, okay, sounds good to me.
If that was the case, there'd be some mobster.
Look for a horse that has an L next to his
rifle.
And that didn't mean a dadgum.
I don't believe that's possible. But I've heard everything from they just took a shit before the race.
Yeah, that too.
Their wieners longer than they used to be, or whatever.
Yeah. This horse took a dump, so he's 5 pounds
you hear
lighter.
The dump thing a lot. But the funnest thing, we had a dog track and a horse track that were together side by side,
now,
the dogs to me are so much fun.
Better.
There's not all the BS that goes on and waiting
tracks.
between for the horses to come out and getting them ready. I know that's a lot.
Did you know Florida got rid of all the dog tracks?
Who did? Oh, Florida did?
They're done.
They still have highlight?
I think they do. Yeah. I mean,
if you've never been to a highlight match, that's some good shit. I've been to Tijuana with a bunch of Marines. Yeah, that's a good story. But where were we going with this?
It's traveling.
No,
checking out
what was the last
stuff.
thing? I got to finish it.
Horse racing.
Oh, yeah, the dog races. So, no, because we had some fun. My wife and I actually made some money on this. And my wife, God bless her, she doesn't gamble. And if it starts getting smoky in there, and used to in the beginning, it was smoky.
They get pretty smoky.
They say that we got a smoking section and a non-smoking,
and it still bleeds out.
Open the air.
It still
type
bleeds
of thing.
out.
All this shit goes around anyway. So anyway, in Kansas City, we had bad winters, and go to the dog races when it's snowing or sleeting, and bet on the long shots. When they go into those turns,
they slip,
and they'll take one or two other dogs out front. And I'm not saying none of the dogs got hurt or anything like that, but it's because they're on.
Don't come after us, please.
No, and that's not the. But that's a way to make a long shot come in.
True.
And the rest of it, then you go back the old-fashioned way. I do all my homework, and then I lose my ass because I'll win. And then I get greedy, and then I start thinking that I'm so smart that I'll do a quinella. Then I'm so smart that I'll do a trifecta.
That's 4, right?
Yeah. No, a trifecta is 3.
3.
Quinella's 2.
Oh, quinella's 2.
And then you can do the superfecta. Superfecta or the super trifecta or the super whammy up your ass is what they ought to call it.
That's basically like picking a lottery number. I mean,
so
nice.
Anyway, it's fun to go to though. I like the whole atmosphere and the.
So in Delaware.
So we were talking about bucket list stuff a couple episodes ago. and I'm not going to get into a bucket list one tonight, but because I have not done this. I'd really like to go to the Kentucky Derby, but I only want to go to the Kentucky Derby if I can be in the infield. Like, be a VIP guest in the infield. And that would take my life savings probably.
So, you know, the infield, are you saying that because that's where all the parties are?
Well, but the pageantry of it all.
Yeah.
And being there, because I'm not a huge NASCAR fan, but I have been to 2, like, excellent NASCAR events. And I thought, to me, the pageantry of that is fantastic. And that, to me, would be unimaginable, kind of.
Let's rent an RV and go to Talladega or Daytona or something.
Okay. If you, all right, I'm in for that if you're into this one. And I've been trying to do this for 8 to 10 years now, and my wife, and if I don't do it in the next year or 2, I am going to be too old because I will die out there.
I'm not climbing Mount Everest.
No, hell no, I'm not into that. I want to go to Burning Man. And I have got the coffee table books. I know so many people that's been to Burning Man. I know the person that had the same camp.
So, do you have HBO? Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, well, I got the package.
They just redid another, like, 3-episode series on Burning Man.
Oh, no, on HBO right now? Yeah, if y'all don't know what Burning Man is, you need to Google that or Waggle it or Safari it or Chat GPT it. But, you know,
a lot of people think it's political. It's not political. It's just a cool place to go. I think it will be a mind-altering event. And the reason why I say I don't, because I'd like to go, it lasts a week. I'd like to go at least for 3 days, 4 days. And that's being there. I mean, it's going to take us, you're going to have to. Let's rent an RV and go to Burning Man.
Well, you can't even take double ply toilet paper in this place. They check your toilet paper and you have to have single ply. The rules are humongously strict. I don't know, and it's expensive. It didn't used to be expensive.
Wait a minute, I thought it was free.
No, it's not free.
You're in the middle of a salt.
That don't mean it's free. Shit, no. Pull up how much Burning Man is. I'm sitting there pissing and moaning about this Chiefs Dolphins tickets, and
wait a minute, hold on. Are you serious?
What?
Burning Man costs money to drive out in the desert.
Yeah, you're gonna pay to basically die. It's not that bad.
All right, we're going to Burning Man.
It's not that bad. I think it is going to be.
On the way there, can we stop in Palm Springs at a Hilton?
But it's a good thing that if we're thinking about going, I don't know when it is this year. It's either coming up or it's happened. But we got to start thinking about next year because it gets sold out quick.
Now,
it may even be sold out for next year. But we can always get tickets to it. It's just how much money do you want to spend? But I've got people that will go.
I'm curious now.
We'll do this
I'm
offline too.
Research it,
and then if I have to eat
not
crow,
that
if I have to eat crow next week, I will. But
just okay.
Yeah, it's but
the way they do it in the documentaries is just you roll up in an RV and hang out.
Well,
I don't know.
Okay, it's a lot more detailed than that. It's
I'm not building anything. By the way.
Well. I mean, you can. Well, you're not an artist or one of these soul purifying. You know who'd be great? My nephew played football. That worked for that dude that was down in Costa Rica, where he handcuffed people that when they take whatever it was, and these people would put them in trances and crap like that. Then they told them they had to like piss in this bucket. I think they got a piss bucket and they got a drinking bucket and an eating bucket,
and sometimes they get mixed up.
It's clarifying their soul apparently or something like that. It's like one of these type of things where it's open air and you spend a week there.
What is that called? Ayahuasca?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask him because
It's like a spiritual
he's not saying
retreat.
anything bad about it.
Yeah.
It's just that'd be a weird ass job to have. I mean, where you're handcuffing people because they're trying to leave when you already paid for this. We're gonna cleanse your shit out no matter what.
Basically, you smoke all this dope, drink their liquid, you get so hammered, you start. Yeah, I've heard about it.
I don't, and I'm not probably getting it anywhere near correct. So he's hopefully eventually going to be on. I haven't even talked to him about it.
So if we go,
I'm not going to that coast thing in Costa Rica. To Burning Man. Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't need to be bound to a bucket with a pair of fuzzy handcuffs. That was the 1970s.
Oh,
we don't need that shit anymore. No, I'm teasing. What?
Burning Man 2027 coming to you live.
Yeah, whenever. But did they talk about the bartering system while you were there?
Yeah, you trade, right? You can trade.
Yeah, see, we got to find something that we're good at, man.
What can we bring from Greenwood?
I'm thinking,
Break on the Lake t-shirts.
My ass, we're gonna bring like bullets and water.
The Mitch and Shano koozies.
Not gonna get us far. Martin would have to auction off all of his new attire and everything like that. He got some $100 clothes. Josh got some $100 clothes. Tommy.
From Josh got some $100
Well,
clothes.
I don't know, but he got some nice ass clothes. I don't ever have any nice ass clothes. Do you? Well, that looks nice on you. That sounded stupid. Do you have any nice clothes, Shane?
So coming from the Pentagon, I got a separate closet just full of suits.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to call those nice ass clothes, but I don't ever wear them anymore.
Man.
Except for weddings and funerals.
With this, I'm real soon. I'm going to be cold at night again.
So I'm probably going to donate them.
Oh, donate what? All your clothes?
Yeah, my suits and stuff. I mean, they're
your
just sitting there.
suits, yeah. You getting good ones, though?
Yeah, I think the wife got me some Calvin Kleins and some.
You can't find them in Old Navy or Kohl's.
So they might be at the Faith Home here in a couple months.
My attire to the wedding last weekend was a pair of boots and my Levi's.
Oh, you boys.
I wore a nice button-down collar shirt. And
did you have one of those cowboy pennants?
Bolo?
Bolo?
I used to wear bolo ties all the time, and
nice.
I still got cowboy hats. You see me in my cowboy. I love wearing cowboy hats.
Yeah.
I'd have nothing but flip-flops and boots. I got one.
You got a big-ass belt buckle?
No, I had one that said Mitch on it, though.
Did you want one from the rodeo?
No, it said Mitchell across the back on it. It was shit.
Don't tell me your name was on the back.
Oh, I had.
I have so many jokes.
Oh,
military jokes.
Yeah, it was leather. I had to burn it, Mitchell.
So you couldn't pass by a leather shop that you never walked in.
No, I think I got that something to like Frontier City or something like that. We went on one of those Everclear induced field trips when I was a junior or senior.
Remember them leather shops where you're like, you want your name in your belt? And they got the M.
I never really went to school when I was a senior. Did you go to school when you were a senior in high school?
I went half the time.
I went to football, but when football was over, I don't know, because my mom owned a flower shop.
I did better in college for some reason than high school.
You did what in college?
I did better in college than I did in high school.
Well, no, I don't know. But my mom, yeah, I did. Because after football was over with, they wanted me to take English literature. But the guy was kind of a stoner, and he knew what I was up to.
That was my worst class in college. I got a C.
Oh, really?
In English.
Well, that was my first hour. Then I had a 2-hour break.
I'm like, I told my teacher, I said, that's my primary language, English. How can I get
literature? I can't even. I can spell literature, but other than that, screw that. I'm not a literature person. But my other class, Right after that was Bachelor Survival, where I got to cook and make vests, and I made a pair of booties, and then made a pair of Indian moccasins.
Imagine that.
Yeah, and a matching vest. And then I went and my mom owned a flower shop then. It was right across the street from the funeral home. And there was this guy in there that ran a funeral home. His name was Buford.
Buford T. Justice?
No, Buford McDaniel. And I think that was his last name. And I used to scare the living shit out of that guy all the time. So he'd arrange all the coffins, and when somebody croaked, then you'd take I don't know if they do that at funerals anymore. I don't go to too many funerals, but the casket piece, do they still have those? Just a whole assload of flowers on one big bouquet that they set on the coffin. Well,
yeah, those are expensive though. I mean.
But he always kept 2 or 3 coffins that were back there in this room. And he was kind of a nervous dude anyway, and he's always walking back and forth, and they live there. This is all like a one level, looks like a pink brick on the outside, and he's a real nice guy, just so gullible. And when I delivered the flowers, we had the side entrance door key, and I'd go in there, I'd unlock it, and I'd set the casket piece with any other arrangements that came on those tripods and shit like that. And I'd set them all up in there, and then he'd arrange them wherever the family came in. Well, I'd always hide in those damn open caskets. And he'd come in there, and I'd lift that, and I'd watch him. And I'd scare the living shit out of him.
Oh, man, you could have given him a heart attack.
And said, Faye! And my mom's name was Faye. You kids a terror! And you keep him out of here. But, oh well. He was a good old boy. I think his name was Buford. I'm pretty sure it was.
T. Justice
McDaniel.
What movie was that?
Buford
Walking
T.
Tall?
Justice. No, it was the good old boys.
Smokey and the Bandit?
Dukes of Hazzard, wasn't it?
Buford
What'd
T.
you
Justice?
say?
Smokey and the Bandit, wasn't it? Buford T. Justice?
Well, Boss Hogg was, you're right.
Yeah.
Boss Hogg was Dukes of Hazzard.
All right. Well,
We're going to wrap her?
you think it's time?
Man, apparently we could go on and on and on tonight, so sorry. Hey, so maybe you could scatter the last 30 minutes of this over a couple of days or something. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, I hope you made it to the end. If you did,
God bless you.
You owe it to yourself to just subscribe. Please.
Yeah, try not to hit an unlike on there because it was too long.
I don't think they do that anymore.
Oh, well, that's good. But if you want us to split this in half and do it 2 weeks, we probably could make that work. So,
you mean do a part? I could do as part 1 and then
part two.
Hey,
we got enough
that
material.
might keep them coming back.
Yeah, so stay tuned. Oh, let's do that just to introduce it, just in case. And we're back from episode 8. It's the Mitch and Shano show, the weekly drift. We thought we had you fooled from last week, didn't we? How in the hell are we still in the same clothes, Shane? How are we in the same position?
Am I supposed to cut this and put it at the beginning of?
Absolutely.
Now I gotta bleep that.
Oh, that's true. Well, no, that'll be kind of good because you can just, it says bleep, doesn't it?
All right, go ahead and end it. End it.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Bye.